Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of Cruel and Beautiful, Eye of the Dragon, Rabbit Hole, and King Dio. I just looked at DSP's spending habits. I just looked at the diagrams. I just looked at a general idea of how much he spends every single month, and boy, oh boy, is it ridiculous. I was like aghast looking at this shit because because DSP is legit spending a significant portion of his income on microtransactions, like something like $1,000 a month at least on microtransactions. And like on good months, he goes higher and higher. He doesn't like invest his money or squirrel it away, put it in a nest egg, like do something worthwhile with it. He doesn't take his wife out on vacation. He doesn't take his horse out for vacation, I suppose. He doesn't do anything with it. He doesn't put that money towards his taxes. He doesn't do anything. And yet somehow he comes back every single day and demands that his viewership, gives him more money. Like it is unbelievable to me to see just how this is the angriest I've been at DSP. I think ever. Like people always talk about like, oh man, he's DSP. He's not very good at DarkSydePhil. He's not very good at video games. He's not very good at my favorite game of all time. He has bad opinions. He snorts all the time. He's annoying. He's crass. Like yeah, I agree with all of that. But like this is what infuriates me the most. This kind of behavior is just one of those things that should really not be allowed. This motherfucker is somehow pulling at least like 200,000 a year, like through YouTube streaming video games on the internet, and still somehow is running out of money because he can't manage his finances. He can't. There's no there's no thought put into how he handles his money at all, and it's it's always been like that. For example, him taking out credit cards, using credit cards to pay for him going to Evo in hopes of maybe winning a prize. Like that's fucking stupid. Like who would ever do that? But DSP legitimately did that. Who spends like thousands of dollars in microtransactions in WWE Legends when they haven't even been paying their taxes properly over the past couple of years? When you had to go through a bankruptcy recently, like how how do you do this? Like this to me, more than anything else DSP has ever done, like really indicates just how warped and twisted our current society is, because people like DSP really should not exist. Like I firmly believe this. Like YouTubers, content creators, these kind of people, like who rely primarily on donations to stay afloat. Like they should not be allowed to do this. That they are exploiting the goodwill of their customers. They are grifting of their viewer base. They are grifting, and they aren't really contributing in any meaningful way to society. Like these people need to get real jobs, and they need to improve society. I I with my financial history, I could not imagine doing what DSP has ever done. I've never paid for a microtransaction in my life, right? I didn't even like paying for DLC when I was younger, right? Because it was always a scam, right? But DSP, people like him are keeping the mobile gaming industry afloat. He's the reason that every game has microtransactions now. This isn't just a guy being irresponsible with his money. Like this is a guy who has committed himself to supporting an entire toxic industry that is ruining video games. Like he has thrown up all over like the YouTube landscape and made it almost single-handedly made it all about the money, the income, and just exploiting people and this new medium we've been exposed to over the past 10 years. Like DSP is complete scum, and he should be reprimanded and shit on by the entire gaming public.